Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of Pep's Corner. Today, we will continue reading our book, Animal Cells. We will be reading from pages 34 through 39 today. Our focus is posted on the screen. Again, boys and girls, our focus is our purpose for reading. Go ahead, go grab your book and make sure you are actively reading and following along. Remember to reread a second time and come to shared reading prepared. Let's begin. What messages do cells send in an animal's body? Did you know that your cells are busily sending messages throughout your body? They are. Cells continually organize our life processes. Cells send messages day and night to keep an animal's body in good condition. Please look at the text feature, which is the picture on 34. What are cell reactions? When your body gets too hot or too cold, your cells react. They tell your body to sweat or to shiver. If you are too hot, you sweat. As the sweat on your skin evaporates or dissolves, it carries away heat, cooling your skin. You may also breathe more or drink something cold. These actions are responses to your cells when your body is too hot. If you are too cold, you shiver, which makes your muscles work and blood rush into the skin. A bit of exercise makes your body feel warmer. Why do cells need defense? Cells constantly come under attack from viruses, bacteria, and other invaders. When this happens, cells send a message. Other cells come to the rescue, attacking the invader. Cells also get damaged from daily use and may need repair. Some cells can repair themselves. Other parts are thrown out as garbage. If this happens, the discarded cell is replaced with a new cell. Cells send messages that cause new cells to be reproduced. If you are cut badly and lose your blood, your cells work overtime. Bone marrow gets the message and makes more red blood cells and white blood cells. If an infection happens, bone marrow increases white blood cell production. Animal bodies constantly build, rebuild, and replace cells. Cell messages. Messages sent from cells give orders for when to make more of whichever types of cells are needed. When you have enough blood, skin, or bone cells, for example, cells send messages to stop producing new cells. They also know when it is time to take out the trash and get rid of dead cells. The little caption box at the bottom of page 35, it says, when dogs get overheated, they pant. Panting brings cooler air into the body and lowers the temperature of cells. If cells do not grow, how do animals get bigger? Ostriches' eggs lay in a nest. Within those eggs, new life is growing. The cells that make up the egg divide and form new cells at a fantastic rate. They divide, and divide again and again. 6 weeks later, scraggly ostrich chicks break through their eggshells. Over a year later, the chicks will be full size. This growth occurs because of cell division. What do genes do? You cannot build a house without a plan. An ostrich chick cannot grow to full size without a plan either. That plan is written down on the DNA in each bird's cells. All living things have DNA. It serves as a blueprint for every characteristic of a worm, an ostrich, and you. Your DNA is unique to you. Even if you are an identical twin, your DNA is not exactly like that of your twin. DNA contains genes, which are individual directions. There are genes for skin color and hair color, the size and shape of your teeth, and the size and shape of your toes. Every cell in your body contains 25,000 to 35,000 genes. The genes line up in strings called chromosomes, which work in pairs. You get half of your genes from your mother and the other half from your father. That is why you look like your parents. Meiosis and mitosis. There are several types of cell division called meiosis and mitosis. During meiosis, a parent cell divides twice to produce 4 daughter cells. These 4 cells are called germ cells. The germ cells in men are sperm, and in women, they are eggs. Human parent cells have 46 chromosomes, but germ cells have only 23 chromosomes. Eggs come from a mother and carry half of her genes. Sperm come from the father and carry half of his genes. When a human egg and sperm unite, the embryo or unborn or unattached offspring that results will have a complete set of 46 chromosomes. Once an embryo is formed, it needs to grow into a living animal. This is when mitosis takes over. The cells in the embryo do not get larger. They duplicate over and over again, making exact copies. Organs, bones, and tissue form as each type of cell divides into millions of cells. The picture on page 38 is a picture of a cell dividing into two equal cells, each with the same organelles. The picture at the top of page 39, it takes 9 months for a baby to develop from a fertilized egg to be ready for birth. During that time, cells divide, duplicate, and combine to take on specific jobs in the body. What are stem cells? In humans and most other animals, bodies produce a type of cell called a stem cell. These cells duplicate through mitosis. They can also differentiate and develop into different types of cells. Cells begin to duplicate when they sense that there is plenty of food to support new cells. For a protist, when food is available, the single cell splits in two and forms a new protist. For mammals, such as humans and whales, the embryo feeds and grows inside the mother. For birds, reptiles, and amphibians, they lay eggs. The food an embryo needs is in the yolk and white of the egg. Mitosis continues throughout an animal's life, whether the animal is growing or not. Your body is a cell factory. You need to make new cells to replace old or dead cells. The way your body makes these new replacement cells is through mitosis.